Haneulgung notice. Beware of acting prematurely, and look forward to the fulfillment that comes with time. The muscles of the human body wither away if they are not used. The muscles of the mind as well as the capacity for love and service also vanish if they are not exercised. If one does not perform good deeds guided by conscience and reason, those muscles, too, will atrophy. Likewise, if one does not meet with people, memories of them fade away. However, the longer the separation lasts, the more intensely one misses and the more one thinks of a certain person. Who might that person be? Chased by the passage of time and hurtling toward death, the people of this world are rushing headlong toward a precipice, a sheer drop into the abyss. Yet, how fortunate it is that the angels of Haneulgung are running instead toward heaven. The emergence of the universe, humanity, and the void itself is the result of the combination of atoms. Death, conversely, is simply the dissolution, the scattering back into the void of the atoms that once gathered here: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. No one can hold on to the atoms of the physical body as they depart, returning to the source from which they came. Do not cling obsessively to those atoms, and do not harbor grudges against others over them. The only thing you can take with you from this world is not atoms, but eternity. Material wealth and worldly fame are merely atoms, they cannot be carried with you. Money and honor are illusions. Even while knowing this full well, do not lose your way, do not wander aimlessly during this turbulent adolescence of time. What is the sole force that moves the atoms of the universe? Who is the one, the sole entity who brings about the realization of the unified field of dark matter and dark energy? The angels of Haneulgung have beheld him with their own eyes. No matter how deep your longing may be, do not fall into the trap of acting prematurely. Instead, keep in mind the wisdom that true greatness is achieved only through patience and time. The clock of H.K.Y, the heavenly kingdom, is now ticking, coinciding with the period of my own trials. Tribulations have also begun to beset this earthly realm. Human reason has lost its bearings. The great nations of the world have lost their center of gravity, and the Korean peninsula has been engulfed in chaos and turmoil. As youth unemployment surges, one risks striking one's own foot with an axe. In the 1930s, when the United States abandoned free trade and turned toward protectionism, World War II broke out. In 2025, a time when I, too, entered a period of tribulation, the United States abandoned free trade and began advocating for protectionism. This is a sign that World War III is drawing near. Even blood allies will act unilaterally to strangle one another. When money is at stake, the United States, parched with thirst, is drinking salt water itself while forcing its allies to swallow poison. In response, North Korea, China, and Russia have begun gleaning the fields, gathering up what remains. They have begun to expand the non-aligned bloc. 70% of the world's population is shifting to the opposing side. The overture to World War III is sounding. Remember Militz the Angelus. The United States is eyeing Korean shipyards with covetous intent, seeking to mass-produce warships. Why, suddenly, does the United States need ships? Yet, precisely at this critical juncture for the Korean peninsula, the one destined to prevent World War III has arrived, a fact the angels of Haneulgung know full well. Haneulgung must remain unshaken, wavering not even an inch. Furthermore, no communication or interaction of any kind is to be exchanged with detractors or anti-fans. You surely remember the fate of the one who, during the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, defied the angels' solemn warning not to look back. Only by adhering to this will the era of doubt and ruin come to an end, allowing you to experience the immense joy of reunion. H.K.Y.